Hey you, so with the Perf Mint Lunar series at its completion, I thought I'd do a video with just like an overview and my views and thoughts on the Perf Mint Lunar series to where I think we go from here, what my strategy would be approaching these coins, how well I've done or how bad I've done with them, and my views and thoughts on Lunar Series 3 if we do end up seeing that. So as you can see, this seems to be the set complete. Me personally, I believe own nothing in the Lunar Series 2, and I'm very happy to say that I've done videos where once upon a time I was heavily invested in the Lunar Series with the 2-ounce proof sets that I had, but you know, for the benefit at the time, I'm very happy doing now. And that for me, that's been part of the key of selling some of the collector coins I was involved with a lot sooner than later, as when I go over these and when I saw them as I go over each coin, from my own personal opinion, there's been opportunities to capitalize that have come and gone that I believe, you know, right now, as is the case with a lot of coins that some people may have or be into, especially when we're talking collector coins, if you're buying to sell for a profit at some point, you may have missed that ship, you know, that boat may have come and gone. So we'll just have to see how it goes in the long term. But currently I don't have none of the Lunar Series 2 in completion. I mean, going off of what I had, like I just mentioned, the proof 2 sets, I would say I've come to regret selling none of it. So I sold those. I done a video converting those into gold, which I think worked out well. I had half ounce, I believe, oh no, that was the Lunar 1. So I had on the Lunar 2, some of the key coins I had the 5 ounce in the mouse that I traded with a dealer. Fantastic trade at the time. I think I must have traded it at its strongest point because I got a fantastic trade on that. I had a few more other key pieces that I had that at the time when I was just getting trade crazy and I could just see better opportunities that I'd done. So at its completion, once again, my own personal thoughts and opinions here, I'll go over to what I see, but looking at this image here, I do think it's a nice sight to be seen. I'll just say, going over the coins one by one, we have here the mouse. I think it was done well. You know, they done, in not comparing it to anything, I believe, what, 2008 it came out. I think it was a strong coin. If you had the coin in the beginning, I know it was a frenzy when the coin first came out, or should I say it was quiet. And the key coins, to the best of my knowledge at the time, were the half ounce, which had a tiny mintage. I couldn't tell you the mintages now. And the 5 ounce. Two of those coins were going for silly money. I did pay a fair bit for the 5 ounce when I picked it up. I was able to sell it on for a fair bit more. I had a few half ounce opportunities to come and go, but I do know some individuals that really did capitalize on this coin here in the half ounce and the 5 ounce. I was one of them, just to get in on the action, but I did pay a bit more. But so then, that was a fantastic coin. The same on the Ox, very good coin. These two, the mouse and the Ox, had very small mintages, you know. It was riding off the tail end of the Lunar Series 1. A lot of people slept on that series, or it was just not the best time to be in metals. So individuals that were invested in Lunar Series 1 were able to really capitalize. You know, they had a field day. They had to pick a litter, you know, from proof sets to even certain coins was selling for silly money. And it was a lesson for me because, you know, I've seen individuals that may still have these coins that once upon a time would have got more. But I'll go over where I feel it's going and whether you can really capitalize on these things when their time's come and gone. This is why I believe strike when the hype is ripe. So the Tiger, I feel, was another strong design. I did pick up on some of these also. I believe I got the half ounce coins. I still have those. Still an opportunity to be done there. It wasn't as low as the first two, but I feel, looking at the top three, I would say the image that ruins it, I would say, is the Ox. Personal opinions, once again, I just don't think it's as smooth or well drawn as the other two, if that makes any sense. But I think the Tiger was a very strong design. Then we get on to the Rabbit. Now, of all the timid, I'd say lunchtime animals, I think this is my favorite. I think it's well done. I just like the way it was drawn out. You know, cute bunny rabbit. Let's take it from there. We had the, I don't know how well that done, but you know, I think at this time, a lot of people were switched on to the Lunar Series. It wasn't a fantastic seller, and on the flip side, it wasn't a coin where in many sizes you could really capitalize on. I believe the 5 ounce was a good opportunity, but once again I'm not 100% sure, but I do know it didn't have the frenzy that the first and the second coin and even the third coin. I know the tiger in the 2 ounce also was holding a very strong premium, and in the 1/2 ounce, just from what my own knowledge here. But the rabbit was a good coin. Not sure where it done. I think by the time we got to the dragon, it was frenzy, full frenzy. The dragon sold a lot of coins, purely because I've said in the past, dragon's a very strong coin. Does very well regardless of the series. It was my favorite. You know, we had the Lunar 1 dragon and the Lunar 2. I personally preferred the Lunar 2, but if you was looking for low mintages, that went out the window on this one here. It sold well. It sold very well and very strong. And Perfect continued to drop dragons. The snake, it was just one of those coins. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. I think it's a very well done snake, a real good image. Once again, I don't believe any of the coins were offering fantastic opportunities. But, you know, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Now, the horse was around the time that I got into the collector coins. So I was coming in with a lot of the frenzy. It was a dealer trying to sell me a Lunar horse, and he told me to look into them. And this coin was a crowd favorite. It was selling like hotcakes. I mean, the 1/2 ounces were going through the roof. A lot of people were going crazy for this coin, and that technically worked out to be bad in the end of the day, because they sold a ton load. Not bad, you know. It was a coin I feel a lot of people could have capitalized on and didn't, you know, holding for the long term. We never know what's going to happen at a later date, but personally, you know, some fantastic opportunities came with this coin here. I would say, again, no coins really stood out in terms of this size was better than the other, because they sold so many. So there was so many out there. They sold out the 1 ounce. Then you have the 1/2 ounce and the 5 ounce and, you know, the 10 ounce and all the other sizes, and they sold like hotcakes, even the 2 ounces. But it was a very, very strong coin. It's around the time I got in. I picked up a couple boxes of the 1/2 ounce, I believe. I went on to sell them, do a trade with a dealer. A fantastic trade. I got some 2 ounce Kookaburra coins for that, so I do know the dealer wouldn't do that trade now. And then we have the 2015 GOAT. My own personal opinion here, I feel this is where their images started to drop for my own liking. I would class this as more something you would see from the Royal Mint. So it's just a lot more lines, once again, and that makes sense. But it got a lot more liney, and I'll show you a comparison in a moment. But if you're looking at the rest of the images, bar the ox, I would say they were much more clean images, nice images. Personally, wouldn't fault them. You know, it is what it is. But on this one here, it was more of a dislike. Now I'm taking a big bird's eye view on them. But, you know, it was what it was. It done decent. 2015, I'd say the world was switched on to the Lunar coins. You know, from the dragon, everybody knew about the opportunities Lunar 1 gave. I wanted to ride on the Lunar 2 from when I was around. That's what I was seeing. But I personally didn't like this design. Didn't stack up on it at all. Just to keep my set guy. Now here's what I mean when I say they got very liney. They done the same with the monkey. You know, a lot, you know, very liney. Very Royal Minty, I would say. Just weird. My own personal opinion. Another coin that done well. Then we had the opportunity with these. Time will tell whether we'll be able to capitalize. I believe it was the 2 ounce monkeys. We'll never find out why, but Perth wasn't able to produce as many coins as they usually would. That gave us, I believe it was, what, the 2nd or 3rd lowest mintage of the entire series so far. So the 2 ounce monkeys did offer a last minute opportunity for individuals that was able to capitalize on that. I did sound the alarm once I found out. So we'll see how those guys. Still do have all my 2 ounce monkey coins. Just have to see how it plays out in the future. But better, so I would say 2015 and 2016 were ugly coins to me. But the rooster came out, and I think it was a very nice design artistically. Once again, looking more, you know, image drawn, less funky, weirdo, psychedelic drawn, as you see with all the lines with the goat and the monkey. But the rooster was a good coin. I did find it a nice looking coin. I didn't pick any up. I believe I was out already, even on the 2 ounces from the goat onwards. So it was just a coin I thought was a very nice coin. I did prefer it in silver. Obviously the golds have a different image, but I'm just referring to the silvers here. But I will get into the differences I see in a moment. very nice coin. You know, I think it done well, going in line with all the rest of the images, apart from the ox, the goat and the monkey, my own personal opinions. There was no funky opportunities we had with the monkey, but it was a pretty decent looking coin. Then we had the dog, which once again I'd put in line with the goat and the monkey. I just don't think it was a nice design at all in silver. Now in gold, I think it was a stunning design, but in silver, wasn't liking it. You had a levitating dog and the likes of, you know, once again I'd class that real minty, lunarish. I don't know what happened with that. It was a pretty decent coin. I'd already totally switched off from the Perth Mint Lunars by now and was focusing on the Rwandan and other opportunity coins. Now we have the current one at time of releasing this, and this is going to be the pig. So as with the dog, I prefer this in gold, but I think this is what it is. I would say, look, even with the coins I've got in focus here, these four would be the worst of the series for me. I don't like these images at all. You know, I would class these as the worst. Throw the ox in there to top it up with. I do like will prefer the pig in gold, but I think it's a decent design. It's the end of the series. Where do we go from here? Well, I'll get into that in a moment, but looking at it as a whole from a bird's eye view, it looked good, complete. Hope those that are heavily invested in this will see where it goes. I think with the Perth Mint Lunar series, it's a very well-known series across the world. I know a lot of UK dealers that would gladly take these coins off you, so they do offer the best when we're talking lunar coins. From my own personal experience, I've seen worldwide when they're talking reselling them. The opportunities fell off from my own personal views here. Once again, I would say around the horse, you know, the dragon, even up from the dragon, because they sold so many. You know, a lot of people were highly involved with them, but there were still opportunities. Individuals were capitalizing. And another thing where I think Perth just really drove it through the ground is there were so many different variations. You could get it in a ½ ounce. Then every size you could get from a ½ ounce to a kilo, you could damn near get a colorized version of it. And then they started churning it out, doing privy versions. So it was just oversaturated. Personally, I'm happy to have got out when I did get out. I think come Lunar Series 3, how I'll end up playing it is I'll take a look. If the designs come out looking nice, for instance, if we look at the mouse, the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse and the rooster, we get clean designs like that, I'll be all for it. They should have either stuck to this kind of funky liney design, you know, and then the levitating animals like the dog and the pig, or just stuck to more cleaner, nicely drawn images like the horse and the rooster are perfect prime examples from my own personal opinion. But I don't think Perth are going to quit. I believe we will get a Lunar Series 3. The only downside I see to that now is, personally, I feel there's better Lunar series out there now, especially the Rwandan series. The benefits of that is you get one size. You're getting a 1 ounce in gold, a 1 ounce in silver in terms of proof, and then a BU run. With that there, you get the unlimited BU run depending on what they sell. I think in the long run, it can work out better just because purely mintage wise, you're going to get that one image, which is the perfect size, the 1 ounce, and it'll work out lower mintage if you compare all the sizes of the same from a Perth Mint. So I think in terms of opportunities and investment potential, it's just not going to be there with the Perth Mint series no more, because I think Perth ain't going to change their model. I believe we get 300,000 on the 1 ounce and the other sizes are unlimited. That's not going to cut it in today's market. Now what's cutting it? The designs. I know even Care will look forward to the images no more because mintages are playing a massive role. When you've got coins out there like the swans and the emus, within time when they build up traction, you know, a lot of people say when the market turns back up, the opportunity can come. That's a maybe. But then when you have other coins out there with a much lower mintage, they're going to definitely play a better role. Now we never know, you know, there's coins out there with 1 million mintage that can know. So it's you never know. But in terms of where I'm going to put my money, I'd rather place it over there than here. It's just way too oversaturated. Perth would be taking a radical course of action if they ever did lower the mintages on these coins here. They've got away with it for so long. I can't see them changing it for the Lunar series, the Kookaburra series and series like that. So I think a Lunar Series 3 will come out, and for all those interested, it could be a stunning design. You'll get the same model, and that's the only reason that's going to turn me off locking on Lunar Series 3. Who knows, you can say if not a lot of people are onto it, it can be a great opportunity, you know. But I think with them churning out so many, from what I've seen them do, especially with the kilo coins, is they'll overproduce, and then you'll think it'll be a set amount, and then they'll just drip feed them to dealers over a period of time. So it's way too many to start off with. So come Lunar Series 3, we'll have to see where I am there. Right now, in terms of investment potential, my own views, again, if you had the complete series now, I don't know what you could get for. I don't know what would be the most in demand. I saw the half-ounce mounts once selling anywhere from upwards of £500 upwards, and I've seen them go for as little as £80 now, UK sterling. So who knows? I believe a lot of people missed out on fantastic flipping opportunities when these coins were very hot, and they may be holding a lot more of these coins now. I'm having to say, you know, when the market picks up, we'll see what we can do. But if it's one thing I've known since I've been picking up and flipping these collector coins, is the mints are constantly having to evolve as well. So while we're there thinking when a strong market comes out, they can't wait for that. So this is why they brought out these lower mintage coins. You're seeing them from APMEX exclusives to dealers and mints even producing a lot lower mintages. So there's always going to be bigger and better. So let's hope these coins hold some type of nostalgia for individuals to backtrack, or for a lot of individuals, if they're priced out and the prices get crazy, they'll just jump on Lunar Series 3 and start from there. We're not at that point where the mintages were so low like Lunar Series 1. And I think a lot of the Lunar Series 1 coins, from what I'm seeing, ain't flying off the shelves now either. So we're in a tight situation. So, you know, it was fun when it started. I had a lot of these coins. I cashed out on a lot of them, and I'm very happy for that. But it'll be interesting to know where you guys stand on this. Will you be getting into Perf Mint Lunar Series 3? What do you think of the complete series of Lunar Series 2? Are you heavily invested? How well has it done for you? You know, a good few of these coins done me very well. I didn't take no major losses. I do know they are great for trading. Dealers are not currently, you know, short of any certain one right now. Once upon a time when you could have had certain sizes, but I do know the first three are the ones you definitely want if you want great opportunities. We'll have to wait and see what the 2016 2-ounce does at a later date, but for me right now, I'd say these four were the worst for me. If you throw the Ox in there, and the rest are all pretty nice coins. You know, I won't bother running down which ones I think are the best, but Lunar Series 3 will be interesting to see what they look like, and you know, if they're keeping the same model, I doubt I'll be involved. But once again, it'd be great to hear you guys thought in the comments on Lunar Series 2. How well did it do for you? Are you going to be waiting for Lunar Series 3, or are you sick and tired of Lunar? So go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments. That'd be great to hear. Hate or love it, it'd be great to hear what you think of this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll catch you guys in the rebound.